Get your hand off me! I'll kill you off! No! Listen to me, man! Turn around! Listen to me! No. You want to get hurt? Keep this up, you got it? No. Shut up! Take me to this room. Eden, we need the room. Baby, will you please get out of the doorway, please? Get in here! Ow!
Is it you? Is it you? Is it you?
Well, I wonder what's happening at the hospital right now.
We're all wondering the same thing, son.
Maybe we should go on over there and check it out.
Look, Cruz told us to wait here because he doesn't want us to get in the way. All right, so we just have to wait and see what happens. Besides, tonight might be the celebration of a new birth as well as the end of a nightmare. I just wish I knew if Kelly got home all right.
Well, let me call her, see if Jeffrey's any better.
Okay.
You're right, you know. Eden's baby's gonna be a wondrous addition to the family. Isn't it important that the baby comes into the world and sees a sense of unity and strength in the family? Sophia, hasn't being here tonight, remembering the births of your own children, I mean, doesn't that make you realize how quickly life goes by? That you can't let the past ruin your happiness?
You think that's what I'm doing?
Yes, that's what I think you're doing. I don't see how you can let this oil rig problem, which I had absolutely no control, stand in the way of our future. We do love each other, don't we?
Yes.
Then nothing else should matter.
A lot else matters.
Nothing more than this.
I just wish for once in our life we wouldn't rush into things.
Rush? You know how long I have been waiting for you since you walked out on me?
Don't do this to me.
I want you back, damn it. Everything else is a waste for me.
Cruz?
Yeah.
What's going on? This place is swarming with cops.
Yeah, well, we think we may have captured the man we've been looking for.
We just had an encounter with a man who looked exactly like the rapist in the picture. I struggled with him, then Brandon came in and he threw Brandon to the ground and he hurt his head.
You okay? Well, he's in this room. We're holding him if you'd like to try an ID.
All right. Michael, will you keep an eye on Brandon and make sure somebody takes a look at him?
I'll be in there. If you just give me a couple seconds to come on in.
All right, what do you say we try and round up a doctor, huh?
I don't need it.
I know, but just in case.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm feeling a little shaky. How about you?
About the same. Did you see him?
Yeah. I mean, I stood right here. He was standing, he was looking me in the eyes, and... I mean, you don't know how long I've waited. And all I could see in his eyes was... hate. Just hate.
Are you sure? It's him?
I want it to be. I want it to be over, but... I don't know. I can't be sure.
Is this the man who attacked you in the church?
Yes, that's him.
All right.
You're the cause of this, you bitch! Get out! I'll make you pay! I will make you pay! I want out of here! I'll kill you all! I'll kill you all! I'll kill you all!
Dr. Paget? Dr. Paget?
Are you all right? What happened?
Nothing. I'm fine.
You always say that. Is he really all right?
Yes, the doctor checked him out. He's just fine. Here's a list of symptoms you should look out for.
Sweetheart, you know you're not supposed to go out alone at night. And that was against the rules. This wouldn't have happened if you hadn't disobeyed me.
I'm sorry, Mom. I won't do it again.
Come on, Gina, lighten up on him.
He behaved like a hero. We're all very proud of him.
Well, I don't want him to be a hero. I was terribly worried about him. I'm just glad you're all right.
What actually happened to him, Father?
The rapist attacked him.
What? Where?
At Michael's church.
The rapist was in your church?
Wait.
I mean, is there no place sacred?
Just a minute. We don't have any proof that this man is the rapist.
Julia said she recognized him.
Brandon, please. She thought she did, but this ID was made under very stressful circumstances. I think we should all just wait and see.
Well, what was he doing in your church?
He was doing his chores. He was cleaning up.
You take a man like that into your church?
Everybody is welcome in my church, and I didn't know at the time that he was a man like that, and I still don't. None of us do. That is what Cruz is trying to find out, and until he does, I advise everybody to stop jumping to conclusions. That's exactly how innocent people lose their lives.
What's your name, pal? Come on, what are you so scared of?
When you live on the streets, everybody's your enemy. You'd be scared too.
Not if I hadn't done anything, I wouldn't be.
You don't have to do anything. Out there, it's a battle for survival. It is everything you can do to stay alive.
So that's why you ripped off the video equipment from the TV studio? That's why you moved those drugs out of the hospital? And we can trace those events directly to the rapes.
Well, I'll be damned. Will you look at that?
I suppose you stole those shoes, too?
I found them. I found the shoes. You don't know anything. You can't prove anything.
So you stole those shoes? Is that what you
I told you I found them, and I don't want to talk anymore. You don't know anything about my life. Just leave me alone.
No, that's not going to happen. I'm going to be with you night and day now until you tell me what I want to know. You got that? I understand what's going on here. Somebody did you a bad turn. Somebody did you dirt, undoubtedly a woman. I understand that. Your mistake was you thought you could get even with her by taking it out on other women, making them pay for what she did to you. That was your mistake, wasn't it?
Take a look at me. Take a good look. Do I look like a murderer? Maybe I could kill you right now.
Well, then I guess we got something in common, because listen to me, pal, I could kill you, too. I'll explain the situation here. I know you didn't just pop up out of some ditch. I'm sure your story has a very interesting beginning, and I'm gonna find out what it is. I'm gonna find out everything there is to know about you. That's my job, and I'm good at it. I'm gonna dig up every nasty little detail of your life, and I'm gonna stack them up around you higher and higher like a wall till you won't be able to see or breathe. I'm gonna hurt you bad. Unless you save yourself the pain. By talking. Look, let's get this guy fingerprinted immediately and get Dr. Kelton in here to see if he can ID him. If we can trace him to the video equipment in New York and Boston, we'll have the beginnings of the case.
I'll get right on it, sir.
What do you think?
I don't know.
This whole persona of his could be a cover, you know.
It's hard to say. I can't be sure.
Yeah, I can't be sure either. We did catch him going in the right direction, though. Thanks to this plan of yours, this is as close as we've come.
It's not close enough.
Yeah, we'll get there. Look, you know, this is ridiculous. Why don't you just go on home? I mean, I'll come home as soon as I can get him transferred downtown.
Yeah, okay. I think I'm a little tired. I'll do that.
Great. I'll have Officer Farr give you a lift.
You're not going to be too long, are you?
No, hour or two tops.
I hope this is the last time this case forces us to go home separately at night.
So,
You see, it all fits together perfectly. The video, stolen video equipment, the pills, the resemblance to the composite drawing, the attack at the church. I don't understand why you're being so hesitant.
Look, I understand your need to put away the man who assaulted you, put him behind bars, but just like everybody else around here, you're jumping to conclusions.
How can you say that?
Because everything you just listed is circumstantial evidence.
Sometimes circumstantial evidence is all that we have. We don't always have an eyewitness. We don't always have a surviving witness. We do in this case, and I'm going to get them to testify. Besides, we're way beyond circumstantial evidence here. There's the drawing, and there's my own personal ID.
You can't make a positive ID when the man was masked.
His voice wasn't masked. He fits the description exactly that Dr. Kelton gave to the police, and he wasn't wearing a mask in the church.
Julia, try to be objective. There is still no really hard evidence. Everybody is so anxious to catch this rapist that they're railroading a beggar off the street. Because it's just so easy to take out your hate on a man like that.
Wait a second. You think I'm acting out of prejudice? That's why I'm doing this?
Look, I am just trying to maintain a perspective here. I want to help you maintain a sense of
I
fairness.
don't want your help. Fairness is part and parcel of the way that I do my job. Fairness is part of the ethics of my office.
Yeah, well, sometimes people forget ethics and they do things that they regret later on.
I'm sorry that you are angry at me for what happened the other night.
This has nothing to do with it.
I know how much you sacrificed for me. I know how much that I needed you that night, and I think I know what it meant to both of us. And I really hope that we don't let what happened that night get in the way of our friendship.
It won't. It couldn't, never.
You absolutely sure you're not feeling any of the symptoms on this list? How about nausea? Are you feeling kind of nauseous?
No.
A little weak, maybe.
No, I feel fine.
How about dizzy? Is your dizziness gone away entirely?
Nothing, honest.
Spots. Little spots before your eyes. Do you see any spots?
Yeah. He doesn't seem to have any temperature.
All right. I still think you should go straight to bed, Brandon.
Mom, no. You promised we'd trim the tree tonight. I want to. Don't you, Bunny?
Well, I think your mom knows best.
Sweetie, we can trim the tree tomorrow night.
I want to do it now. You promised. Please.
Oh, all right, since you both seem to want to so much. Okay, you go get the ornaments and we'll get to work.
Thanks, Mom.
Gang up on me, why don't you guys?
You're a good mom.
Well, I try to be. I don't know. Sometimes I feel as though I don't spend enough time with Brandon. I don't give him enough attention, and he's getting older. He hasn't got a dad to do things with.
Hey, you make up for that. You got enough love for two people, believe me.
I don't know. It's funny because I've always had such a difficult time loving other people. Just because I've been hurt so often in the past. But with Brandon, it's so easy. I mean, he's the only man in my life that I really trust. Who loves me for what I am. No questions asked.
You never know. You may discover another guy who feels the same way about you.
Dr. Kelton's been beefed and is on his way. He should be here pretty soon.
Good. What about the prince?
Oh, forensics already took him to headquarters. And as soon as they run a check, they'll let us know.
Great.
Anything else?
I guess that's it for now. You did a good job.
Thank you, sir.
You bet.
Cruz, it would be possible for me to talk to Jack.
Jack? That's his name?
That's what he told me.
Well, that's a lot more than he told me. Not that it's real, of course. Actually, we were just going to take him down to headquarters.
I won't delay. I just need to have a few words with him.
I don't think he's in the mood to be questioned, Father.
I understand it, but we have some rapport. We've talked before. I thought maybe I could dig down and find out what's underneath all this.
You got a gut feeling about this guy?
I'd rather not say till I talk to him.
Well, Suit yourself. Maybe you'll have better luck than the rest of us did.
Hi.
Thanks.
Hello there.
Hello. What's going on?
What do you think? We'd never let you get away without giving you a surprise baby shower.
Yeah, we're gonna let that happen.
I want my new grandson to know...
Daughter.
That's right. I want my new grandchild to know what this family's all about, even before he or she is born.
I can't tell you how touched I am. This is really fantastic.
Yeah.
I love all of you so much. I love you. Oh.
Come here, kiddo.
Give me a biggie. Give me a biggie.
Oh.
You're really enjoying this, aren't you?
What?
Christmas, you know, you're really getting into the spirit of things. The wrapping, the ornaments, the decorating, the fuss.
Sure I do, don't you? You kidding me?
Yeah, I didn't expect it of you. I mean, you don't seem like a Christmas kind of guy to me.
See, you got the wrong picture of me. You see me as violin cases and cement overcoats.
Only with fur collars on.
Yeah. Well, underneath that, I'm a marshmallow. Christmas is like my favorite time of year.
You're amazing.
I don't know, maybe it was because it was such a big deal at my house. I got a lot of relatives, you know? Brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, cousins, you name it. And my uncles would stop running numbers on Christmas Day. Everyone would come over to my parents' house and we'd get ready for dinner around noon. And then Gina, from then on, forget about it. It was nonstop eating, drinking, singing, laughing, getting loud. I mean, 100% totally Italian.
It sounds wonderful.
I bet you got a lot of presents, too, with all those relatives.
You kidding me, Brandon? I made out like a burglar, especially from my papa. It was the one time a year that he stopped screaming, went shopping. Of course, you had to like everything he gave you, or else. He gave some pretty good gifts, too.
Like what? What was your favorite thing that he ever gave you?
I still remember that. I was 16. I still got it. I'll show it to you sometime.
Bonnie, come on. We want to see it. What is it? Go get it.
It was a snub nose, 38. Pearl handle. Gina was real classy. Well, I'll never forget that Christmas.
It's nice that you have such fond memories. I never really understood the true meaning of Christmas, I don't think. I always thought it was just a good way to get gifts.
Christmas isn't about getting things. It's about what you give.
Bing.
Yeah, he isn't getting you that from my side of the family.
I used to think the way Mom does, too. Before I started praying for Dad to come back, I was just thinking about the things I wanted. Until I talked to Father Michael. He helped me see there's something more important than for wishing for things.
Like what, sweetheart?
I'll do better than tell you. I'll show you.
Well, I wonder what we're in for now.
No idea.
10 minutes. Ramon, why don't you bring your car to the side entrance and you and Carter can take him down. Come
Yes,
back.
sir.
Yeah. Ramon, you don't have to call me sir.
Right, sir.
Please.
I mean, Cruz. I just haven't gotten used to it. I'll get the car.
Okay.
He's been in there a long time. Maybe he's getting a full confession out of him.
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? So what'd you find out?
Not much you could use. He feels rejected. Feels trapped in a world that hates people that are outside the mainstream, so he hates them back. And it's impossible to get through.
No, that's obvious.
I just thought I could maybe work through it, and maybe I could determine if he was guilty, but whatever secrets he has, he's just hiding them to.
Okay, well, thank you for trying. I'm gonna take another shot.
Julia, will you just make me a promise?
What?
Just make sure that he is treated as fairly as possible.
Fair? Fair? That man raped God knows how many
He
women.
is innocent until proven guilty.
You don't have to remind me of the law in this country. I've been practicing law for a number of years now.
I just don't want you to forget that he
I won't.
does have...
I won't. And I won't forget what he did to me either. Now, you may be able to turn the other cheek, but I can't, you see, because this man took away all of my dignity.
Wait, some man did that to you, not necessarily this man.
I'm scared. You see, I'm scared that if he is the right man and that I let him go, that he will do the same thing to somebody else. And I can't live with that guilt if he hurts another woman. See, you're not a woman, so you don't understand how I feel. You don't understand my anger.
No, I am not a woman, but I do understand your anger.
Then let me feel it. Let me feel it, because it's a hell of a lot better than feeling helpless like the way he made me feel.
I don't know how to thank you enough. I feel so lucky.
I think we're all going to take a great proprietary interest in this baby. You're probably going to have to fight us all for the affections of your baby.
If it's a boy, I'm telling you, I'm going to teach him how to be the best polo player.
What about girls? Girls are polo players, too.
Yeah.
Well, if it's a girl, I'll teach her how to play pool.
Some uncle.
Hey, look, I know you're all as tired of my making toasts as I am of having to think them up, but there's something I'd like to drink to.
Yeah.
Don't dad me. My daughter Eden, to the beauty and wonder of starting a new life. No, to the future. May we all never be further apart than we are tonight.
You! I told you I would pay you back. Hey, you lied to me, father. You're out to get me just like everybody else. Get the hell out of here. Got me.
Okay?
He's crazy.
Because he's terrified.
Well, whatever the reasons, he's obviously dangerous. We're gonna park him somewhere he won't be able to hurt himself or anybody else.
So do you think that this is it? Maybe that this is the end? We got him?
What do you think?
I want to believe that it's him, but I'm not ready to commit myself to an answer yet.
Yeah, well, that makes two of us. Let's see. Yeah.
Thanks for stepping in and protecting. I should just make a little tape recording, push the button and say, thank you for saving me, Michael. Thank you for saving me.
Saving people's my job.
And you do it very well.
I gotta get back to the job. Excuse me.
You told Cruz we missed him.
I will.
And I hope everything works out well with the family.
Yeah, thanks.
Mwah.
Thanks for being so wonderful.
No, you're easy to be wonderful, too. See you guys.
Bye. Thanks so much. I had such a wonderful evening.
We did too, honey.
You worried about Cruz?
No, I just wonder what's happening.
I don't think there'll be any complications if he hasn't called you.
Look, why don't I take you both out to dinner? That way you can be occupied. You won't have to worry. You'll have time to worry. How about that?
Oh, thanks, Daddy, but there's something I want to do before Cruz gets home.
All right, if you're sure.
Yeah.
What about you?
Oh, I don't think I can. I have an early morning.
Mom, come on.
Look, it doesn't have to be anything special. Just a late snack, and then I'll drop you off right after that.
Well, I mean, if you wouldn't mind if I just ate and ran.
Of course I'd mind, but I'll enjoy your company as long as I can.
Would you just go?
Oh, okay. I'm getting a lot of pressure, and I'm very hungry. Thank you very much. I'd love to go.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah. I love you very much, and give my love to Cruz.
I will.
Okay,
I love you
babe.
too, Mom. Bye-bye. Bye, honey. Enjoy. And on earth, peace, goodwill towards men.
Deck the halls with boughs of holly, fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly, fa la 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 la. Don we now a gay apparel, fa la 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 la. To the ancient Yuletime carol, fa la 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 la. Dee da 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 da. Hey there, hello.
Excuse me.
Just a second.
Cece.
Hey, let me ask you a question, dude. What is your favorite Christmas carol? Oh, never mind. I remember your favorite Christmas carol. We remember when we were married, we used to go caroling. It used to come alive with Silent Night. Silent Night's your favorite Christmas carol. I remember that very well.
Did anyone ever tell you you have a romantic memory?
There's nothing else worth remembering.
I suppose not.
I know not.
No, actually, you know not what you do. This is the holiday season. It's Christmas. Do you think Chinese is appropriate?
It is now. We're starting a new tradition. No, better yet, we're starting a new romantic memory. You see, 30 years from now, you will remember this night as the finest night of your life. It'll be a turning point.
The moose soup pork, is that good?
Oh, it's better. It's better. Sit down. Sit down. Okay. Here you go. Okay.
You know, when you invited me out for dinner, I didn't expect takeout.
Disappointed?
No,
Yes, you are.
I didn't say that.
I'll take you someplace else. You want to go someplace else for dinner? I'll be glad to.
This isn't about dinner.
It isn't?
No, it's not, and I think you're well aware of that.
I am.
I am not the only one with a memory. January 19-something or other, the cook quits, you go out for Chinese. We make love in front of the fire that night.
All night.
So this is all a ruse.
Yes.
Mm.
Yet again, another ruse. I tried the direct approach. Doesn't seem to be working. I figured I could wash you over in sentiment and memory.
I'd swoon and fall into your arms.
Well, that's what I was hoping for. Look, I'm not getting up early enough in the morning to beat you now, am
You're
I?
getting up plenty early. I think that's the problem.
Look, are we really going to get into a discussion about us? I mean, we do that all the time.
That's a good point.
Well, I thought we might be spontaneous tonight.
Bold concept.
Absolutely. Nothing else seems to work.
Is there MSG in the Chinese?
No, why?
I thought that might work.
There's some oysters in the mixed vegetables.
It's a great piece of reading there, kid.
It was, sweetheart. I was very moved.
Good, because that's what Christmas is all about, and we should all know it. Uh-oh, we forgot the most important part, the star.
Hey, we sure did. I'll put it up.
No, let me. That's my favorite thing on the tree.
Here you go. It's all yours.
Be careful, sweetheart.
This is its time.
You okay up there, kid? Hey,
Brandon! Brandon, are you all right?
Sweetheart,
Well, if you weren't there, what were you doing when we caught you?
All right. I did it. I confessed. Give me something to sign.
Garland?
Hi.
So, what do you think?
I think it's the most beautiful nativity I've seen.
You don't mind that I put it in here instead of under the tree?
Not at all.
I just thought it would be nice, you know, bring a little peace into the baby's room before the baby was here.
I think it's a great idea.
Good.
I had that Jack fellow taken down to headquarters and booked. Ramon's talking to him. We're going to see if we can start tying him into the stuff that's happened.
I'll tell you what, let's make a deal. Let's not talk about anything concerning the outside world in this room. We'll just make a deal that well, you know, that we can't be touched. If we're here.
I like the idea. A whole lot.
Tonight, it's a Smurf alert. The little blue creatures escape from Saturday morning to brighten up a Friday night in a treat for the whole family. The Smurfs Christmas Special. 'Tis the season to be Smurfy. Followed by more special fun in A Chipmunk Christmas. An hour of Christmas family fun with the Smurfs and the Chipmunks. Tonight, only on NBC. And later tonight, for the best in late-night entertainment, join Johnny and his guests Bette Midler and Arnold Schwarzenegger on The Tonight Show starring Johnny Carson.